So, after warming up our hiking shoes at Kimball Mountain, I figured that it might be a good idea to finish up Ayers Rock before continuing on with the story. Not sure why, considering everything is randomized, but I guess I was holding on to a glimmer of hope that if reveal wasn't at the end of this dungeon, then at the very least, a synergy of note would be in this place. Cause come on, after a long, rolling trek like Ayers Rock, surely something of value would be at the very end of it. Who cares the randomizer? How could anyone be heartless enough to make someone trek through a place like Ayers Rock without something of value? Even something as heartless and automated as a randomizer couldn't possibly do that to us, right? This should at least put us to 2/3 of the way done, though. There is definitely one thing that I actually hate so bad that I took down. Like, ironically, I look back more fondly on my Pokemon on my first Let's Play than I did my second. It helps that my first Let's Play was so long that it kind of overlapped my second, third, and a few others. But I really hate my Mario Party 8 playthrough. Like, it was in that era. It was in that era where it was cool to hate on things, and I wasn't fond of Mario Party 8. Especially because, granted, keep in mind that back in the time I made that LP, we could only dream of stuff of the quality of Mario Party 8. Like, this was before the car era of Mario Party. Just to put everything in context, it's kind of like the jump from Super Paper Mario to Sticker Star. Y'all did not know back when Mario Party 8 came out, we had no idea how bad Mario Party could be. That being said, I almost didn't get those words out of my mouth because it makes me wonder how many people actually like Mario Party 9, because I was definitely missing the non-car gameplay back then. But I just got done saying that hating on things is cringe, but it is normal to not like things. So it makes me wonder if I was too harsh on even that. I guess it's a big moral lesson to take away from the stream. It's okay to dislike something, but hating on it is cringe. And it's understandable to be frustrated with something if you put up with something you don't like for a long period of time. But I guess there's room to, like, make sure. That's just the tricky part. Differentiating between. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm fully aware of what I'm even saying anymore. Well, I made the shortcut back at the very least. Is there anything you can actually do here, though? Since I stumbled my way out anyways? I guess the moral I was trying to say before is, it's okay to dislike things, but respect other people's opinions too. You're allowed to have your own opinions, good and bad, but be sure to respect other people's opinions in the process. I think I can at least say that much without feeling the need to backpedal. Oh wow, yeah, there's literally nothing to do. This is literally going back to where I started. Like, sure there'll be air currents over here. But how long do I actually get to something new that I can interact with while I'm here? Oh, this is actually right where I started when I was bubbling around and somehow got myself lost. Neat. I know if I go back the way I came. I'll at least come back to a point where there's inactive statues that should now be active. So there's probably a more efficient way to get there, but I'll take what I can get. A lead is a lead, after all, even if convoluted, even if it's convoluted, or the longest way possible to actually get to the point, you at least still get to the point. Oh, I don't remember all of this, and I was just here. How do I forget so much so quickly? And this is why people hate on Ayers Rock. Not necessarily because of the size, but how easy it is to get lost. I feel like that's the case with all the... I feel like that's the case with Aqua Rock as well, though. But I don't remember it being as infamous as this. I don't know what to tell me, though. I feel like if I stumble around here long enough, I'll eventually get to somewhere else. Surely I can't wander around mindlessly forever. The whole monkeys on typewriter situation, where as long as people type random gibberish long enough, if you have enough people typing random gibberish for long enough, eventually something sensical comes out. Just the law of probability. Not liking my odds though. Is this a good time to bring up that... No, I can't even use that as an excuse, because I have gotten up the piers at least twice since the LP of Lost Age. Ayers Rock is convoluted, but it is at least something I've done in the past, like, 3 years. We'll be generous. I have a feeling I just walked back to where I just came from. You know what it is? It's not the size, it's not how convoluted everything, it's not how everything looks the same, and you end up just feel like you're walking around in circles like a madman. It's this music that... It's this music on top of everything. Like, it's great, but the chanting just gets to you when you hear it over and over and over again. Like, I kind of feel like I just came into this room, stumbled around, came out, and came back in. But the sad part is I have no idea if I actually did or not. This is just my gut speaking, and I don't listen to my gut half the time. Not necessarily somewhere new, but somewhere that I haven't been in like the past 10 minutes. This is the upper floor again. That's fine, because the areas I need to puzzle in were around here anyways. Here we go. Something different. Doesn't really feel that different, to be frank. But this is also new. Okay, I think we're finally at the point where puzzles actually do something. Let me see if I can scout where I gotta go. Like, it'd be cool to get that synergy crystal, but I don't know if I'll ever actually use it, therefore I'm not sure if I really need it. And I'm not sure how much it would take to backtrack back here. We need a bit to figure out where to go anyway, so let's just take a shot in the dark. First try. And of course that's not what I actually have to do to progress. So, like about in the middle, and there's a little leeway. So I don't have to be pixel perfect, but... So as long as I push this statue head about halfway down, we should be good. One more, just to be on the safe side. You can go down there. It's just a shortcut, but it means I make progress. Let me tell you something important about life, kids. You gotta appreciate the little things in life. There's so many bad big things in the world that every little good thing helps. And it also works the opposite. Like, you can get overwhelmed and stressed and depressed by having so many little things add up until they become a big thing. The thing is, you gotta... It works in reverse too, where you can have a bunch of little things add up over time, become an overall positive experience in life, or an overall positive life. This is a long tangent to say, give me this. Again, you gotta find humor in the little things. Really? I can't push that out of the way? How like... Oh, I think I see you. Yeah, these sort of puzzles always throw me off for some reason. Like, the perspective puzzles don't always click the way you would think they would. At least, it seems like I've been getting better at that the older I get. Like, nice to have something good come out of age. Certainly not my voice. I mean, it's improved, but I still feel like I sound like an 18-year-old. When back when I was 18, I probably sounded like I was 12 or something. Testosterone didn't hit my vocal cords the way you would expect. And to some degree, I'm proud of that. I'd probably be disgusted with myself if I sound like a manly man, honestly. Alright, I don't know how much more we have in this dungeon, but I'm just glad I'm not running around in circles anymore. Because for a little bit there, I was concerned. A random thought. Bringing it up, it doesn't do any good here, but since I'm just shooting the breeze. I wonder when I should actually start downloading these VODs for when I eventually make a video series. Like, ideally I should do it early, or do it as... should have been doing it as soon as the streams end, just in case anything were to happen to the VODs on YouTube. But on the other hand, everything takes up space, and I don't want to be hoarding video files that I don't plan on actually using for months. Because there's only so much space on these hard drives. Oh, that's right. You can push the statues that away. Oh, and that's just for an item, so it's not as crazy as thought, but it looks like it could be a good item. So let's see what the glory that the randomizer gives to us. Oh, I didn't realize how much stuff Felix was hoarding as is. Predicts being down. How? Oh, you use it like an item. Literally... Oh my god. Literally no one can wear this. Thought I'd never see the day. That's fine for now, I guess. So all I remember is that videos take up a lot of space, so I ignore my common sense of downloading things, getting them on a backup hard drive as quickly as possible. Mist Potion, I want that. I think I have to go the other way to get it anyways. Wow, it's literally right on my feet along the way. No extra puzzling or anything crazy. It's just free. Oh my god, this is like the best item in the game because it's like Wish for no synergy costs. Sadly, like the randomizer kind of obsoleted a little bit because I have a coat that, granted, it's not 300 HP, but it's reusable. I don't even think there's normal equipment that typically does that. Alright, let's... We've been making some strides, so... we gotta be close to something big soon. Oh, that's it. This is just to get to the other side. I still gotta remember how to actually do the side path in here that, like, has where the summon would normally be and all that good stuff. Wait, are we already at the end? I think we are. This is a big moment of truth, because today we learned together if the synergies are randomized, and the fact that the platforms start disappearing behind us has me a little concerned. And it was on that fateful day when yours truly learned just how cruel the world could be. At least until the next stream, when I inevitably forget the way the randomizer works. You know, honestly, I should ignore my Jenna bias for just a little bit, considering she still has Magneto and could just physically attack everything. On that motion, doesn't she also have a Aurora? She doesn't really need that Mist Potion either. Also, okay, I was gonna say, did I really have boots and not equip them this whole time? But even with the setback, I did not give up hope. I recall that there was still one more thing, one more item check that we could do in this place. This dungeon also has a summon tablet, and even though the odds of actually getting a summon from that initial vanilla summon tablet were next to impossible, the hope still lingered in me that it could be something that would help me along the way. Panic aside, we can at least... there was nothing in the reveal path. We can at least get Flora, but I got no idea what path I need to go to get there. I just know it's the one area with the statues that I haven't explored since activating the statues yet. Neat. You know what? I'm just gonna go on a whim and use retreat. If I can at least teleport to a main room that I can easily see on the strategy guide, I might at least be able to figure out how to get back to where I need to. These floors look exactly the same, but neither of them have the statue that's laying flat down on the ground. Why? Okay. H is the upper right. Actually, wasn't I just able to get the upper right? Welcome to Air Rocks, everyone. Don't mind the stumbling, it's part of the Air's Rock experience. The weird part is I don't even think I had this hard of a time with Air's Rock back when I did the LP of it. Just goes to show how rusty my Lost Age knowledge has gotten over the years. I think at this point I might as well just run around until I get into the room. guide isn't helping me make as much sense of this place as I would hope. Okay, that's the Dairy entrance. I've gotten really lost. On the bright side, I know if I just... I know that the beginning led to where I had to go eventually without wind currents, so if I just follow this path without going on any air currents, then perhaps I'll eventually reach where I'm supposed to be. Ah, perfect. No, but it's far upper right doesn't take me to where I need to be. It's the one down, but I could when I remembered that H takes me to I, and I also gets me to where I want to go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Alright. So in order to get Flora, I basically have to get the statue from all the way of wherever it is to here. So for starters, I need to get up. I don't remember there being a statue, but goes to show what I know. I really never pushed this area over here. Alright, so where is the wind statue? Pillar 1. Oh, it's this pillar that I have to get in the path of it. And that's what I thought, but I managed to convince myself, in all my self-doubt, I managed to convince myself otherwise. I can manage to convince myself I actually need an air current statue itself for some whatever reason. But that doesn't really matter anymore. I think I got it. This will push me over here. And then I can use Whirlwind from this angle. And that should push the log over to where... over here. Then we can push that down to get Flora. Or just another golden ring. With the rate we've been having luck with this. I really hope after all the mess that we spent getting everything we can from Ares Rock, that there's at least a utility synergy over here. But what would be instead? Oh, that's what I get for hoping and believing. The irony, I was just gazing over at the page for the Hypno Sword, because that's right in Gar on the other side. It's technically better attack, but it ain't gonna give us Magneto. It's all only Jenna can equip it for now, so I guess if I come across some strong attacking synergy, that would still do more damage than the random chance of getting Magneto. But at least I can leave Ares Rock knowing I got everything that I can from here, and it's not my fault that all the stuff in Inner Air inside the giant rock was sucky and bad. So I guess literally all we can do is progress onwards in Kimbinville. So while a revisit of Ares Rock was not nearly as fruitful as I was hoping, there was one treasure that not even this randomizer could take away from me. The assurance that I would never have to come back to this place again. So I count my blessings with what I was able to get. I had a little inventory management to do along the way, but shortly after we were able to reunite with Pierce. The orb is right before me and yet I cannot reach it. Of course it's not actually the orb. Why would it be? Oh no, bittersweet dialogue opening. I mean, for the sake of randomizer, I get it, but it's been so long, I kind of want to see. Okay, Frost. Now that I think about it, though, Frost does open up some things for me besides doing this place. But I might as well do this place while I'm here. It also gives me an excuse to end off the stream. Let's see how close to the cauldron I can get without actually jumping in the pot. Yeah, that's close enough. So yeah, I think that's a good ending off point for the stream, and from what I can recall, we got all the synergy we need to actually do the Kimbo gears. No harm in triple checking. And while I'm going over that, what about next week? Like, I'm gonna try to stream next week. You probably know with how I am, though, that there's a lot of factors that could stop me from actually doing the stream. But the fun thing is, like, I got some alternative ideas from a Lost Age Randomizer that we could do for next week's stream, and I'm itching to try some of them. But like, some things I might have done this stream if this wasn't the easiest thing to do. Like, I totally missed Golden Sun 1's anniversary, which is a bit of a shame. I want to do something special for that in of itself, but I didn't really make anything for the anniversary. There is something that I've done around that time that I could showcase. I don't know if that would be special enough for a stream in of itself. But the point being, like, I might, if I can come up with an excuse to revisit Golden Sun 1, we might have a delayed Golden Sun 1 anniversary celebration. But I don't think I'm far enough in dungeon to show off anything with that. And I'm not sure if the other thing I've been working on the side would be interesting enough for a stream in of itself, let alone a Lost Age celebration. Plus, like, I've been so busy with the Pikmin script and all this other stuff that I want to do videos to showcase that little side project I've been working on, but I haven't really had the opportunity to actually go through with it, to actually start recording and editing that, and I kind of want to focus on the Pikmin script first. It's the point, I guess it's a long rambling to say that there's a lot of things that we could do next week, and I think I'm just so conflicted that we'll just leave it as a surprise. Don't mind me, I'm just rambling as I'm just trying to buy myself time to skim through the strategy guide for... Is this place really called Gompa, of all things? What does this have any... What does Ganopa have anything to do with Kimbo or the statue to actually be called the dungeon after that? But point being, from what I'm seeing, we need Lash, we need Pound, we have those things. I don't see anything else we need. So I don't think we're getting anything out of this dungeon, but we might as well clear it out while we're here. Our next plot progression point is probably tied to getting Frost. But for all the reasons I stated above, I think we can do that next week. Best way to keep up with what my plans are for the week is either to subscribe on YouTube, and if I'm confident enough that I will stream, I will schedule it in advance. Otherwise, just join the Discord and check things out there. If I'm feeling confident enough to schedule a stream, I'll try to do it on other socials like Hive and Tumblr. But I'm still on the fence about opening my Twitter back up. Okay, that's enough procrastinating. See y'all next week. Hopefully. We'll plan on being here next week at the very least. I just hold the progression to change my mind. And now we just wait for a visual cue that the YouTube thing is caught up. Okay, we're good. And with Piers at our side, we embrace to take on the final dungeon before this randomizer truly opens up. When I think more about it, technically it's second last dungeon before the game becomes semi-open world. No, don't correct me. All it does is ruin the dramatic tension. I mean, I guess it's good if I want a wall, but... I guess if we want crazy synergies, we have Felix, and besides, we have... Do we still have the Not Soul Blade? Yeah. Because I could get like a 30 attack boost by actually upgrading, or I could keep the most powerful Unleash in the entire game. The choices. But I guess this is a good time as any to find stuff to give to Piers. Really, his default mace is better than the Hypno Sword? I guess Jenna is kind of lacking a little. Oh, he just comes with it. He just comes with the crystal. I guess that's for the sake of the randomizer. I just think we were just about to go for that whole dungeon without realizing that. Nope. That would be the smart thing to do. But the fun thing to do is to keep Magneto. So next time in our Lost Age Randomizer adventure, we take on the Gumball Blood statue. Until then, take care.